good day, good day. Um, Today, I want to share something real quick with you, and it's technically, I will say, for the past few videos that I have done, I've been doing um, content very differently, and I will say that for the past few videos, they've been. I have to be honest. I'm new to this thing. And me being new to it, there's a lot that I'm still gonna have to learn. There's a lot that I have to learn as an individual, as someone who's building his business in public, and also being a content creator, because now I have to juggle two heads at the same time. And I will say that the first few videos that I've uploaded so far, they are videos that they were scripted. I would read the script, study the script. I would write the script down, have the script written, and then I would study it. And then when I have studied it, what I would do after that was I would then shoot a video. So, as much as I thought that was good, I got to a point as I'm learning more about content creation. I'm learning about things like authenticity, certain things like that is the things that I am learning as an individual. And me learning all that, I learned that there's some things, especially in the kind of field that I'm in, we need authenticity. We need we need to be authentic. We need to be as raw as I can possibly be. Not that I want to be incompetent, but where I am currently, that's the kind of situation that I have to deal with. And that situation means being authentic, being real, and me saying I'm gonna share everything that I best possibly can with my business as practically that's basically me saying I'm being open about a lot of things concerning my business. Yeah, I was still fixing my stand so that I can do this thing being I was still fixing my stand so that I can sit down and talk while I'm sitting down. But as I was saying, I was saying that I did communicate that I'm going to be as real as I best possibly can in my journey and try to take you through everything, because many a times one of the things that I'm trying to avoid is the highlights that we always do, like the highlight reels that we only appear when we have built and we are arriving and then we have the results. But what I wanted to do, I don't want to come tomorrow and be like probably like a motivational speaker or something, but I want to be as authentic as I possibly can, that tomorrow when I come with the results, those results will be from the journey that I have built and you have all seen. So one of the decisions that I have come to is that I'm doing away with the script. I've tiered my scripts. I no longer want them. I'm gonna be as real as I can. I'm not an orator myself. I'm not a public speaker, and I will make mistakes along the way. I will make mistakes. I will make some errors. Some of the things that I will say they'll be correct. Some will not be correct. Some things will not be okay. But that's part of what it means growing. That's part of what it means to grow and growing and becoming the man that I know that I want to become. So, with that being said, I have decided, as I said, to do away with my script, and me doing away with my script, that means that I have reached the decision now where I will be making vlogs. And me making vlogs, I don't know when I will change the format, but currently that's what I will be doing for as long as I can possibly do. um I don't know how long, guys, that how long I will be making the vlogs, but these are vlogs that probably I will post 3 times in a week, 2 times in a week, or every day, because that's basically me capturing the little things that I believe are important, that I believe that I can share with you as my people. And with that being said, now I'll say that today is actually the first vlog that I will do, which is technically more on building my startup, or a day in my life, which is basically, I believe, the same thing, because a day in my life is me building my startup. But with that being said, I will say that this is my first vlog today, and it being my first vlog, and it being my first vlog, I am currently, the time now I think is in the afternoon, as still early in the afternoons. And uh today, well, that's what I've been doing for the past week. Today I will be shooting content for for my business, for Swipe. I will be shooting the content, the marketing content, and I will bring you along and showing you what I actually do, how I set it up, and everything that I do, the locations that I use. I technically use one location, but different angles and different backgrounds. But today, I will take you along so that you will see the kind of content that I am making, how I make it, and how I'm making it. As you always, if you always come across it on the social platforms, you understand what it is, how I do it, what I do. And with that being said, I believe I've said everything that I can possibly say about my day today. But with that being said, I will say, let's go, let's go and do some content. I don't know how long it will take me, probably the whole day, because the reason why I do it in the afternoon is for the lighting, for the natural lighting. Though sometimes the light is a little too much, but for the lighting precisely, for the lighting precisely. And it, as you see that there are some angles that when I'm standing on, there's too much light, there's too much light. But I do it for the lighting, because the lighting that I'm using is natural lighting. I don't have a studio, I don't have anything. I don't have a studio, I don't have anything that that way I can say, okay, no, this is where I shoot the content for the business. Like I said, it's still new. We are still new. We are building. The goal is to get to a certain point where this is something that is stable enough to produce, having produced the results that I would have wanted. So let's go and make some content. Let's go make some content. So we are preparing. I'm preparing. I'm preparing to. I'm preparing for the shoot. I'm preparing for the shoot. I'm preparing for the shoot currently, and this is where, technically, where I still have to cover this seat with its cover. It has a cover. I forgot it, but this is where I will be shooting the content for Swipe, which I will then have to edit probably tomorrow. I'm gonna edit it tomorrow, and then start posting it, I believe, on Monday. But this is currently the setting. I'll be sitting on this chair. That's where I'll be shooting the content, because of my target audience. Because of my target audience, there's a certain way that I have to deliver my message. I don't just deliver it anyhow. There's a way how I specifically have to deliver the message to the people. So there's a kind of setting that I want and trying, because you try as many things as you possibly can in this scope of entrepreneurship. You try as many things until you find the one that works. Not that the ones that you've tried don't work, they work, but you have to find the one that is a fitting model for you. Yeah, we got the cover for the seat. As I was telling you, this is the cover. Nice. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna cover the chair with it's dusty, so because it stays outside. Does it stay or does it live? Yeah, it stays outside. So I'm gonna be covering it so that I can sit on it. I don't know if it'll be visible. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. That's the final setting of it. Yeah, this is how it looks, you see. This is how it definitely looks. So this is where I'll be sitting and shooting the content, and hopefully I'll be able to get a few videos that I will be able to, from different angles, that I'll be able to share along the way. Yeah. So there's still some things that I have to do. There's still a few things that I have to sort out. Now my laptop is being slow, but in the meantime, let me try to make like a proper setting. Make a proper setting of how where I'll set the camera, and all this thing. Where I'll set the camera and the angle that I'll be using. I don't know if from here it will be visible or not. But hopefully you'll be able to see. It's not much of a big setup. It's just stands that I'm setting up and a phone that I'm just putting on the stand so that it's visible to me. So I'm not sure if you will see, but yeah, hopefully the lighting is good. I've set the seat is here. This is where I'll be sitting, and this is the phone that I'll be using. I don't know if it's visible. This is the stand that I'll be using, and I'll try to use this one to capture the moment, like daily in what I'm doing. I'll try to capture it with this other stand that's here, but with that being said, I will say that let me get to making this content. Let me try to get busy. Let me try to get busy. There's a lot that I have to do. There's a lot of scripts, there's a lot of content that I have to look into, that I have to do. So let me work, and hopefully you will join along.
I know it's hard to remember the people we used to be. It's even harder to picture that you're not here next to me. They say it's too late to make it, but is it too late to try? And in that time that you wasted, all of our bridges burned out. I've wasted my nights, you turned out the lights. Now I'm paralyzed, still stuck in that time when we called it love, but even the sun sets in paradise. I'm out of faith, I'm trying to go home. All of my
We are still shooting like the content, or should I say like the reels that we will make, that we're gonna later or tomorrow edit for Swipe. So we're still currently here. We're still shooting some of it now. Here and there I will change the clothes that I'm wearing, so that I prepare to shoot other types of reels, different kinds of reels, because I can't shoot the same content in the same clothes. So I shoot probably like 5 videos. And then I change the outfit that I'm wearing, so that I shoot another set of reels, like another 5. Yeah, the reason why I say 5 is they take time, because we have to get it right, as raw as we can, but we have to get it right. We have to do it right, yeah. So we try to get to a point where everything is maximized very much well, so that what we will bring out, especially to the consumers, it does, as much as we do not have them that much of a budget to spend, but we know that the ones that we are bringing out forth now, and the formats that we are trying, they will actually be better, not worse, not good quality, but better. So we just did a change, and to shoot the different kinds of reels, same videos, but different kinds of reels. Because one thing that I want to make very clear is that I saw this thing in Founder is a podcast where founders of businesses come and they talk about their experiences, talk about their businesses, the challenges that they went through. And one of the things that I once saw them talk about as a carousel, I'm not even sure if that's the right word. Yes, the slides, yes, that we would usually put on Instagram. I saw them saying, we don't talk more about our businesses. Learn to talk more about businesses. People don't just see one thing. People don't just see your target audience don't just see something once and then they are converted to buyers. They need a constant reminder. They need a constant reminder that I am here, I have your solution, I carry the value that you need, I can solve the problem that you have. So what you need to do is speak more, and one of the things they said is speak so much more about your business. It sounds daunting, it sounds boring to tell people about the same offer time and time and time again. But what we are missing is that very same thing that you're talking about, your target user is seeing it. And the more they see it, the more it becomes embedded in their minds. The day they have a problem of the solution that you offer, you are the first person that's gonna pop up in their mind and say, there is something. And that's basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna make the loudest noise that I can about my business. I'm gonna make the loudest noise about Swipe. Swipe is not a person. Swipe is not a. It's not a delivery app. I try to tell people that, but we are a personal shopper. Though we deal with logistics, we are into logistics. We are tech. We are tech. We are into logistics, but we are not a delivery app. Yes, we will do all the things that we will do necessary to make our platform better as we scale and as we expand more with growth when we come with time. But we are a personal shopper. So that's the thing that I'm trying to emphasize. So you seeing me not running ads, because one thing that I'm not doing currently, it's not that I can't run ads, but I've decided not to run ads. I'm pushing more organic content. I want to push as much organic content that I can push so that I can take it out there, and then as it gets more views, gets more embedded in the minds of my target users, because one of the things that we miss is not everyone is your target market. It doesn't work like that. There, I have a specific target market, and the content that makes much views, that makes more views, is the ones that I will use to make as performance ads, touch them here and there, and then scale them to become performance ads, add money into it, and then make them an ad, and then push them out there. But the most important thing now is building awareness. People need to be aware. So I don't know a lot about business too, because I'm running it, and this is actually the first business that I'm being very consistent with. I used to be one person that I would walk around, leave a business when things get hard, try to jump into the trend, trying to jump into that, try to do this, try to do that. But that's currently what I'm working on right now, to build my brand around consistency. And one of the things that I'm doing is to build the awareness of Swipe. I want as many people who are as my target users to know. Yesterday something happened, and in it happening, I was shooting, and currently right now I wouldn't say I have like I said that this is me being as real as I can possibly be. The business is still new, so I don't have enough resources or enough capital to invest into content right now. But with time, that's something that I would definitely look into. But so, with that being said, I currently have one phone, and that's the phone that I use technically for everything. And with that being said, yesterday I was filming with my phone, so I usually always film with my phone. And me filming with my phone, I'm currently in a space where there's a lot of noise, so I don't know if I'll be audible or the background noise will make more noise than I. But yesterday I was filming with my phone, and this phone happened to do something that I wasn't expecting. So since this is my phone, this is my handler, this is the phone that has almost everything. my personal things. It means I use it for also personal stuff. I have things in them, my documents, my files, a lot of things that I've stored in it. So what happened was, while I was filming, I took while I was filming, the video just cut, and I'll edit into the video, and then you'll see where it ended. I was still saying something, so I couldn't have the ability. I didn't have now the time because it was late. I didn't have the time to put into play the other. I didn't have the opportunity to cut in the other video for the other shoots, for the other reels that I was doing, because the video cut and he told me that the size limit has been reached, only to find out that the phone had no memory. So after that, I had to then now come and work on. I had to now come and now move. Now the phone was slow, so I had to move things from my phone, a lot of videos from my phone to my laptop, so that I can create space and delete a lot of things in my phone. So because I've now transferred them to the laptop, but by then it was already late. I had done a lot of things that I had to do. So unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to shoot another set of video where I was in a different kind of clothing. But because the phone had no memory, so unfortunately it won't be in this video. And but I believe you will see it with time in the other videos. You'll see it in the videos, in the shorts that I will post, in the YouTube shorts, in my Instagram, in my social media handles. You will see it, and it will. And I will put disclaimers here and there that this is the video from the shoot that I couldn't shoot. But with that being said, I will say that today's a Saturday, and I'm home because I don't do weekends. The only weekend that I do a weekend on is on Sunday when I go to church. That's the only weekend that I have. But where I am currently, this stage in my life, I don't do weekends. So me on weekends, yeah, I'm not like I'm always home. Here and there, I do go out meet people, but most of the weekends I'm working, like working, because I want to make sure that this business gets off the ground. It gets to do what I want it to do, so that I can scale it, move it to the level that I want it to do. So I currently don't do weekends. So today is a Saturday, and this Saturday I'm home, and I'm currently editing the videos that I've been shooting for the content that I've been doing throughout this whole week. If I'm not doing content, I'm doing something related to the business. But like I said in the videos, that I will take you along my journey and show you how my days are like. I'm gonna be doing more vlog types, vlog styles, vlog style documentation until I have the resources to get a videographer to do this and do that and do this. But for now, I'm just gonna be as raw as I can. I was doing the reels, but today it's currently me just documenting them. Yeah. But with that being said, and all that I was doing and what I've showed you, I've come to the end of today's vlog, or the vlog that was a 2 day vlog. That part was a 1 day vlog. I don't know if that's proper English, but I've come to the end of today's vlog, and I will continue to say this thing, that I will take you more on these journeys with me and show you more what I do, what I don't do. Some vlogs will be sit downs, reflections, the things that I'm learning, the difficulties that I'm having as an entrepreneur, as trying to run a startup in this our very geopolitical country, in this our very own geopolitical nation, in our geography, I meant. So those are the kind of things that I'll share with you. But I've come to the end. This is the end of the vlog, and you've managed to watch through the whole of it. Thank you for doing that. And kindly, if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, because there is more that we're still gonna share. There's more content that will come, and most importantly, beyond just subscribing, I would love to grow with you people, to grow with my people, my community. It's not just my community, I'm also your community. So I would love to do that and see where we all end up to. Relationships will be built here, connections will be built, friendships will be made, but it all starts with the little things that we do together. But with that being said, thank you and see you in the next video.